Welcome back to Everything is Crab, the only game where you must evolve or die. Alright, so we have our starting genetic here, and we actually unlocked a couple different ones, and we unlocked the Grendoise. So evolution rarity improves based off of our size. Basically, every time that we increase our size, we could actually increase the chances to find more rare things upon leveling up, which is awesome. So we need to kill absolutely everything and just focus all of our upgrades to become an absolute large unit. Anyway, let's re-roll. I don't like any of these, to be honest with you. We could get the muscular tissue, so that could increase but +2. However, we could unlock the antenna and the senses. This could be really interesting as well, and I haven't really done much with social or senses, so I kind of want to take that. So now we have antennas on us. That's awesome. Yay, we become more bug-like, unfortunately. All right, so we leveled up again here, and let's see what we got. We could get the Piscivore, which is just fish. However, I'm not really interested in those. We could get the carapace or the carapace. Definitely not pronounced carcapace like I was pronouncing it in the last video. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of stupid. I didn't really feel like reading, I guess. Right, so now we're a turtle bug thingy. This is definitely kind of interesting. It's like a snail. Honestly, if I could just find the spider eyes perk or whatever, I could just become an absolute snail. Ooh, stinger. Slow attack that it does initial physical damage and poisons the enemy, dealing ability damage over the next 5 seconds. It would also increase our physical and ability damage. That is really cool. This is a cool upgrade. I want this. I haven't done a lot with ability damage perks and like builds and stuff like that, so I would absolutely love to do one in this video. However, we still have got to try and find sheer mass upgrades as well because of the splicing opportunity, so I can't lose focus of that. There we go. Well, I would like to get the more eyes as well because this allows me to become a snail. Ugh, I hate snails. Anyway, there's quite a bit of points of interest, and getting the eyes allows us to see more points of interest, alphas, and etc, etc. So we could increase our regeneration by 1, which it would be awesome. Then we could come up here and go get this point of interest and maybe all of these alphas as well. That guy is a turtle and he's an alpha, so I might leave him alone for now. He's going to do a lot of damage and he has a lot of health. We did get the mud pond, so let's increase our cold and heat resistance by 10%. That'll help us out quite a bit. And there was 3 alphas up here. Well, there's now only 2. There we go. All right, so the stinger is definitely a good weapon. I enjoy this already. All right, so we should level up. Yes, we did. Awesome. So now we can get more mass, which will do more physical and size. And honestly, the stinger still kind of goes with both of these, so that would be awesome. So let's get more mass. Let's become large. There is 2 points of interest and even an alpha up here as well. So let's go grab these. Hello. There we go, he died rather quick. I will be coming after him again here in a little bit. I just want to get a little bit more upgrades. So we did get the mud pond, and let's increase our cold and heat resistance again. All right, so we have another point of interest up here that I would like to grab as well after I kill this beware. So there is another alpha. There's actually 2 alphas up here. Sweet. We got this pond, and we can increase our regeneration by 1, so let's do that. Hello, come back. Don't be a bitch. Come on, man. Oh, shit. You chose a wrong time to come out of your hole, buddy. And we can get even bigger and chunkier, so we can increase our physical and our size. So let's definitely take that. No frog. That's not very nice of you. Let's kill the alpha. And there we go. We killed another alpha. Sweet. And we evolved. So let's get more mass, of course. Increase our physical and our size. We are becoming very large. Would like to get muscular tissue. However, I'd like that to get at least upgraded to a purple before I take it. We are right next to the desert, and that would allow us to actually go into the desert if we get the scales and increase our damage resistance. So let's take that. Great. I have become a very, very weird lizard. This is very interesting. There's lots of alphas down here, and I think it's finally time that we take a lot of them on. That will help us out a lot. Ooh, there's a lot of enemies, and I am taking lots of damage. Very, very much damage. Please do not kill me. I do not want to die yet. I only have 12 health. Whew. Oh, we survived that. Let's get more mass. That way we can get more HP and size and physical damage. Sweet. Nope. Okay, thank God. Okay, he died. Sweet. I was just able to narrowly avoid killing, or I guess dying him. Dying him? Holy shit. Let's kill him real quick. Hello. All right, I poisoned him once. Poisoned him twice, I believe. Poisoned him 3 times. Sweet. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, he does damage. He does lots and lots of damage. And he died by the poison. Very nice. I like the stinger quite a bit. And we can get chunky level 2. Increase our size and our physical. So let's absolutely take that. Nothing is going to stand in our way now. We are an absolute menace already. All right, I need you to die by the poison, buddy. Oh, sweet. He died. Anyway, we do have a boss coming up very soon. So let's kill him, and let's go grab that mutagen point, because I left it on the ground over there, I guess. And I think we could get the antenna level 2. That way we can find more alphas and points of interest. So let's take that, and let's go grab this mutagen point before the boss spawns in, and hopefully we get a little bit closer to the grass. There we go, at least we're in the grass. I don't want to take the extra damage from the heat. Alright, so Crabtar has spawned in. Hello, bud. Ooh, he does damage. Oh, I missed, unfortunately. All right, Frog, you do stunning, and that is not very fun to deal with. All of these extra enemies in here as well just want to come in and ruin my day, so that's not very enjoyable. Oh, all right. He's getting low in health. He's getting really low in health. Come on, Crabtar. Oh, there we go. We killed him. Sweet. All right, we at least made it past the first boss, so we're doing pretty good already. Ooh, I could become slithery, so I could get 1 speed and terrain penalty minus 20%. Or I could get tentacles, and I could get more ability plus speed as well. Honestly, I like the idea of tentacles. Sweet, if we have become another Cthulhu-like monster in this video. Ooh, we could get jaws, and then we could do more physical attack damage as well. However, I kind of like the idea of increasing our social and our senses to find more points of interest and stuff, so let's take that. We're doing very well. We are becoming an absolute menace very early into this, and I am super happy about that. However, things do a lot of damage to us yet. Like, that guy just took us down below half HP, just him alone. And there's an alpha down here, so let's make sure that we go kill him and hopefully not die by him. Hello, oh, it's a bird. Yep, we're good. And down you go. Sweet. Getting the... Ooh, hump. I haven't seen this upgrade yet. Gain permanent max HP when health food is eaten while at max HP. That is very cool. I don't know how often I'm going to be able to do that, but I think this could come in handy, so I will take it. I would like to find another attack that would give us a little bit more damage. That would be really nice. All right, come back here, Mr. Frog. Ooh, we're the bird. There's lots of points of interest up there, and I am going to definitely go after those here in a second. Dude, come here, Frog. Dude, you are such a bitch. Get back here. Get back here. You don't even want to fight me, man. All right, yep. Well, he died anyway. So, ooh, nomadic. Gain evolution progress for finding points of interest by 20%. That is an amazing upgrade. I'm definitely taking that. And we should be able to survive the heat a bit in here, so let's definitely go over here and see if we can get some mud pond. There we go. So we can increase our cold and heat resistance as well. So now the desert doesn't really bother me too much. It does 1 damage. So it still does damage, but we regen quicker than we take damage from it, which is good. We got the carved tree, so we can increase our physical damage by 1 permanently, which could be good, or we could get a level up. Honestly, I'm going to go for the physical damage upgrade. Having that is just a free base upgrade that is always going to help us out. I would like to find jaws. I need to find something that does physical damage, so maybe we can find that here soon. There is a alpha and a point of interest up here as well, so I'm definitely going to go after those. I'm very slow in the water, unfortunately. Oh, this guy circles me. What an asshole. Get back here. Hey, you think you could just attack me and leave? Well, then you are wrong. Die. Ooh. Everything is doing damage over here. This is very cool, but this guy's taking up all the food at the moment, and I want that. I want all that food. Ooh, tentacles level 2, so we could increase our ability and our speed. Very nice. Oh, man. I need these. You're an alpha as well, and I just need you dead. Nothing personal. Okay, it might be a little bit, but you'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just die. No, the fox thing over there is taking my food away from me. That's fine. That's fine. This guy's gonna drop a good amount, right? Yeah, he did. He dropped a good amount. That wasn't too bad. And we evolved, so that was very nice. Stoner. That's funny. High damage range attack that requires stone ammo to be used. Hold the attack button to increase distance and throw it. And it does either physical or ability damage. And it's the lowest of each one of them, unfortunately. Let's get the carapace. I really think the carapace would be a little bit more beneficial. Things still do quite a bit of damage to us. However, I feel like we're definitely going to be able to survive a little bit easier now. Oh, we evolved again. So let's take another carapace as well. That way we get more plating and more damage resistance. Those are both very beneficial and helpful things to us. There's so much food on the ground. I would love to get a cheek upgrade as well. Maybe then we could eat more food at one time. That would be very nice. A lot of these things decompose, unfortunately, and I can't keep up with all of it. And I would like to be able to just eat on the go. So let's get this point of interest anyway, and let's take a full level of progress this time, actually. I would like to get jaws like we did, and I'm going to upgrade it so that way we could do even more damage with it, and we can upgrade it another time. And I am not interested in this because I only take 40% of the damage now and 60% of it as self-damage in 3 seconds, and that's not great. But the jaws are being upgraded now. This is definitely going to help us out a lot more. So now, let's test it out. 22 damage. That's a lot better than what we were doing, I believe. There is another point of interest up here, so let's definitely take this. What do you got for me? I'm going to increase my cold and heat resistance again from you, and we leveled up because of that as well. So let's take more eyes. That way we can see more alphas and points of interest. So at this point, I'm not really going to be stopping as much for the lower tier enemies, and I want that higher tier food. Hello. I don't know what you thought was going to happen pulling up on Cthulhu himself, but that was unfortunate. There's a couple of points of interest up here, actually. So let's go take these. Ooh, there we go. And let's take the cold and heat resistance plus 10% again. And we leveled up from that as well. And honestly, one thing I'm really interested in is the dexterous, because this allows us to do attacks more quicker and not have as much penalty from attacking, like the movement speed. There is another point of interest right here, and I'm definitely going to grab that as well. And the reason that we keep just grabbing the cold and heat resistance is because the other upgrade only lasts for a minute at a time. I need something that's going to benefit me throughout the whole entire play and not something that's temporary. Oh, we attacked him with the stinger once, so he is poisoned right now. Oh, there we go. Ooh. So he does decent damage to us at the moment. However, we've been able to avoid most of his attacks so far. Ooh. There we go, there we go, there we go. And he's down. He's down. Sweet. Oh, we dropped legendary meat. Very nice. Very nice. And we got another branching evolution. So we could take wings and we could get rid of the terrain penalty, which could be really nice. Or we could go for the slithery, which could be interesting as well. I think I'm going to take the wings. I like the wings because the desert can be kind of annoying. This is a very similar upgrade path that we chose in the last video. However, it is working out very well for us. I think that we should probably take more eyes as well. That way we can see farther where the alphas are and stuff like that. There we go, muscular tissue. Finally, we have something that basically just increases our damage, like straight up. There we go, we evolved again, and yeah, of course we're going to take the more muscular tissue as well. The more physical damage that we're going to be doing, the better. Alright, so we evolved one more time here, and we end... Wow, robust. Your max HP is multiplied by your size value? Negative sizes do not diminish your HP. This is so good. Let's take a look at our health real quick. 86. 131. That's awesome. So the bigger that we are, the better that we are. So there is a point of interest over here. So let's go grab that. Oh, ooh, there's a group of hedgehogs I kind of want to just test my attacks out on. Oh, they all went down really quick. I guess I'm just going to stand here for a minute as I eat all of this. I really need to get a cheek upgrade so bad. We do have a point of interest right here though, and we can increase our cold and heat resistance again. And we are very close to leveling up to level 27. So these points of interest should get us there. And there is another one down there. There's a couple down there as well. Ooh, something over here just died recently. Let's grab this. We evolved, so let's see what we get. We got herbivore. I am not a herbivore. Scales. That could help us out. That gives us more damage resistance and heat resistance. And we got a healing pond, so let's increase our regeneration by 1. Very nice. There's 3 points of interest up here, so let's go grab these. We are kind of far away from the next boss. I'm hoping that we can come across like a large group of alphas. This is another cold and heat resistance one. We have found a lot of these. So I believe in both of the winter and the desert biome. We should be able to just go in there without any problems whatsoever. Ooh, lily pad. I don't know what these give. What do these give? Lotus plant, so we can gain a full level of progress. That's very nice. So let's grab this, and what do we get? Hump, level 2, gain permanent max HP when health food is eaten while at max HP. Very nice. We get 2.5 whenever we eat. That is a very good upgrade. We have another mud pond, so of course we're going to take this and increase our heat and cold resistance by 10%. And we evolved. Could take muscular tissue, level 3. And actually we have enough mutagen points to make this purple and legendary. There we go. So let's grab this. So now we do 10 extra physical damage. I think we just do 10 more. There we go. We are doing very good damage. Very good damage. I am genuinely concerned. I don't think there's almost anything that can kill us now. We have become an absolute unit. Yeah, this thing died instantly. Sorry. Not sorry, actually. Oh, there's an alpha over here. Finally, we have come across another alpha. I believe these guys are just becoming more rare for some reason. Down you go. We evolved. Sweet. We could get the saliva, which will allow us to get feeding speed and regeneration, but I want to find the cheek pouch. That's what I really want right now. Stinger level 2 though, or chonky. So that's an increase to our size and our physical damage, and this is an increase to our physical and ability damage. Yeah, let's go chonky. That way we can get even more max HP off of the other perk that we found earlier. All of these guys are dying so quick. I don't know what you think you're doing or what you're going to end up doing to me, but I promise you it ain't going to be what you think it is. Hello. Don't mind if I just pull up on you and kill you. Oh, and he died. He was trying to throw stones at me. It didn't work out too well, did it? There's 2 points of interest down here, so let's go grab these after I go harass this turtle. Hello. You are poisoned, good sir. And you are going to die. Like, that's just something that's going to happen. You might as well just accept it now. Oh, and he did. And we evolved, so let's take... Ooh, legendary spines, that's so cool, but not the build I'm going for. We could go for decrease in our attack movement penalty and cooldown, so let's take that. We can get our attacks out quicker, that would be even better. Or we have 2 points of interest, so let's go down here and go check these out. All right, we got an oasis, so we can increase our regeneration by 1, which is awesome. And then we have another tree here, and this will allow us to greatly increase 1 random stat. So let's take that, and we got +8 plating, very nice. Hello, you are an alpha. And you are poisoned now. And we evolved, so let's take the attack area increase. That would be really nice for us. Oh, and the alpha went down, killed him, and let's go eat all of his meat. Pause. There's a point of interest down here, and what is that? What is that? Okay, I think it was just the mole thing. That was crazy though. That was a huge hand. I've never seen that before. We finally made it down to the points of interest, and let's grab this one real quick. Just increase our cold and heat resistance, and let's grab this one down here as well. Hopefully it's not a mud pond. It's not. Thank goodness. Let's take the physical damage increase. And we leveled up. So let's re-roll these because I don't want any of them. Dexterous could be great. Muscular tissue is even better though. Even more damage. Awesome. I do so much damage right now that everything should be terrified of me. 38 damage just off of the stinger. Ooh, what is this? Claudia? Oh my god, this thing is a little bit creepy. I wasn't expecting this. I haven't fought this one yet. Nope, nope, you're going down. You're going down, buddy. Do so much damage to you. Little spider creature. God, you're gross. However, we did it. We did it. Awesome. That was a very good build. That was a very solid build. Ooh! So eventually, when on full release, hopefully we can fight a bigger boss, like literally Cthulhu. That was very good. That was a very good run. However, that's all the time I have for today. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe. Also, leave a comment down below what other games you'd like to see. Unfortunately, Everything is Crab is coming to an end here soon with its playtest, so I got to get new games to play. Other than that, I hope all of you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!